What's up guys, Joseph Rakic from josephrakicfitness.com. Now today, in this video, I want to be showing you 3 tips or techniques for more hamstring growth. Now the first technique that I'm going to be showing you is going to be weight overload in the deep range of motion. Now, as you can see, we're about to do this leg press. However, because we're trying to work the hamstrings and not the quads, we're going to be keeping our feet up high. Now, whatever you do on the leg press, whether your feet are low, close together, wide, high, it doesn't matter. Your quads, hamstrings, and glutes are all going to be activated. But depending on where you put your feet placement is going to have different emphasis on either your quads, hamstrings, or glutes. Now, because this video, we're trying to grow our hamstrings, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be having our feet up as high as we can. So the higher your feet on the platform, the more hamstring activation is going to be. Also, the deeper you come, the more hamstring activation is going to be. The higher you are on the range of motion, the more quads start to take over. So what we're going to do is we're going to go somewhat heavy on this exercise and really focus on the deep range of motion. So bringing it right the way down, but only 3/4 of the way up. Reason being is so we can keep that stress and that weight applied to the hamstrings. So if I have my feet here, this would be more quad dominant. But instead, we're going to be putting our feet up here and fairly wide. Also notice my toes are just off the pad. What that's allowing me to do is have my feet higher, so there'll be more hamstring activation. So I come right the way down deep and only up to there. All the way up puts more stress on the quads. So right the way down, 3/4.
Dim the lights, got the sound system EQ'd. We didn't want to keep you waiting just to be rude. Got the beers in the cooler, eating free food. Tip the bartender even though we didn't need to. Came to bring a hurricane, never breeze through. So when I leave, you know my name and my C's too. Ladies say I'm off the chain like a freeze zoo. I make them feel woozy like painkillers and weed do. Yeah.
Tip and technique number 2 for more hamstring growth is to focus on the squeeze and contraction. Now I can't stress how important this is and how often I see people just neglecting this in the gym. Now yes, obviously weight is important, repetition is important, but so is the squeeze and contraction. So right now on this lying leg curl, I'm not going heavy or anything like that, but what I'm doing is using a good muscle-mind connection and really focusing on that squeeze and contraction of the hamstring. So right now I'm going to show you my set. We're going to keep it controlled as well. So constantly the muscle is under activation. Just using the hamstring muscle, controlling, squeezing, contract.
When the booze is mixed in, it can cause addiction. When the music kicks in, kids are starting friction. When them losers mixed in, I will rock forever, my goons will fix them. We'll pop your cherry balloons and big pens. Stand at 5'8", but I move like 6'10". Clear my mind state when I twist some sick blends. Get the party started, no telling when this shit ends. Cause we keep going all night, never stop. Wreck mics, confetti drops, dim lights, just shut them off. You can call me Vice, I will forever rock all night.
Now we are up to tip and technique number 3 for more hamstring growth. Now this is an exercise that not many people do for the hamstrings. What we're about to do is walking lunges. Now this is mainly an exercise for the quads, and the reason being is because people take small steps. So when they push off, they're pushing off from their quads. However, what we're doing, because we're trying to work the hamstrings, we are going to focus on taking a big, long stride. The longer our step, the more hamstring and more glute activation is going to be. We're also going to focus on having a good muscle-mind connection and focus on pushing with the hamstring and glute. Every single step we take, we want to get a big, long, wide step. The longer our step, the more hamstring activation. The shorter our step, the more quad activation. So if you're trying to work your quads, do short steps. If you're trying to work hamstrings, like we are in this video, take a long step. I'm going to pick up some weights to add some resistance. Big long step, drive.
And I'm flicking off my ashes. Liquor on the rocks, seeing who can drink it fastest. I pour it down a shirt, cause that's just my kind of fashion. passion. Calling me berserk, maybe calling me a bastard. Calling into work cause you end up getting plastic. She calling me a jerk cause I didn't call her after. All of the above cause I'm hanging from the rafters. See the camera phones flash in the darkness. Melt the mic like it's hash when I spark this. Take a stage dive, make a splash in the mosh pit. Bring the house down, dope stashed in apartments. And this is never gonna end, don't start shit. Me and this microphone are married, no courtship. Even though it turned cold, got
And
my
there you go, guys. That was the end of the video. 3 tips and techniques for more hamstring growth. So just to recap on what we did weight overload in the deep range of motion on the leg press. So that means we really overloaded the muscle, the hamstring muscle, with weight at the lowest part of the range of motion, which is where most of the hamstring activation happens. Tip and technique number 2, we did lying leg curls, really focusing on that squeeze and contraction. Because the harder you squeeze and contract the muscle, the more it's going to be activated. The more it's activated, the more chance for muscle growth you're going to get. And tip and technique number 3 was to perform walking lunges with a long and wide step. Because the longer your step, the more hamstring activation is going to be. The shorter your step, the more quad activation is going to be. But because today we're focusing on building the hamstrings, we want to be taking a long, wide stride each and every time. Anyway, I hope you found that video useful, guys. Don't forget, every single day I post new videos on my YouTube channel every single day without fail. So if you want to see new content on the daily that will help you, whether it be to do with nutrition or training, make sure you subscribe to my channel and share my videos and give it a thumbs up as well, because I really do appreciate that. Thank you for watching, guys. Any other videos you want to see, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get that video out as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. I'm off to go eat now. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.
I will forever rock. I will forever rock.